So what is up, y'all? It is Bella, back testing with Bella, TradingBae, new name, Bella Bands. Just being goofy. You guys do see me holding my son. I was putting him to sleep. I just decided to hold him because this video is not going to be too long today. Today we're going to be talking about broadening formations using a strat. A broadening formation is when you're taking a high to a previous swing high and a low to a lower low. So I'm going to show you guys examples of broadening formations and how when you draw broadening formations, all broadening formations get respected. So getting straight into it. Oh, by the way, thanks for the 80 subscribers. And if you are watching this and you have not yet subscribed, I need you to subscribe, okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because every day I'm hustling. So, you know what I'm saying? Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Alright, so, yeah. Let's get into it. So, like I said, a broadening formation is when you're drawing a high, previous high, we use a trend line, a previous high to another previous swing high. Actually, I want to draw it on a daily chart because it's more precise. So from there, and then I will draw another broadening formation, which is what will be at the bottom, from a low to another low. So this is how broadening formations look. Every time it gets to that point, it drops. Goes back to that point, it drops. You can draw a broadening formation on any time frame. You can draw it on a daily time frame, the 4-hour time frame, the 1-hour time frame, the weekly, the monthly. Me, I like to draw my broadening formations on higher time frames because when it hits on a higher time frame, it is a very strong enforced move with the strat. I am just a day trader, so I do like to know when it's hitting on higher time frames because for the most part as a day trader, I get caught into looking at the daily, the 4-hour, 1-hour, and then below. I don't necessarily look at the monthly or the quarterly charts. I do look at the weekly, but it's not often as well. So yeah, that is why I do like broadening formations for higher time frames. If you are a swing trader, this is good for you too, because you know, like you can swing trade. So like if you would have seen it here and then it dropped, and then it got back to that point, you could have swung this for a couple of days because it was going to drop, respecting the broadening formation. So going to a different chart, I'm just going to do this on a couple of charts. Let's see, what is another chart I can do this on? I never looked at the chart gold, but I'm going to draw a broadening formation here. Let me see if there's a broadening formation on the weekly. I don't see any broadening formations I like on the weekly. But if I also put it into replay mode, and I went there, and I drew a broadening formation from a swing high to a previous swing high, and then I drew another broadening formation from a lower low to another lower low. You guys can see how when it got here, to this point, wrong thing. Hey, that's the wrong thing. I'm gonna put highlighter. When it got here to this point, dropped, got there to that point, dropped, went back to the broadening formation 3 times, went up, well 4 times, went to that broadening formation. So there, went up, went back down, went up, went back down, went up, went back down, went up. So that's basically how you would know. So from here, it's back on the uptrend. So let's see how it respects the broadening formation. Alright, so it's approaching back up to this broadening formation. From here, it's either going to continue respecting the broad information and drop down, which I believe so it will. I believe it will go here. Fair value gap. And then there's another fair value gap. So keep in mind, this is weekly, so this is a very high time frame. This is a very long time frame. You can do this on any time frame. I'm just showing you guys how to draw broad formations from swing highs to previous swing highs and lower lows to lower lows. Okay, I don't know what that is. Hello. So here, it will be time to draw a new broadening formation because this one has broken out of it. So it will be time to draw a new broadening formation. So I will clear my chart, remove 10 drawings, and I'm going to draw another broadening formation. From that swing high to that previous swing high. And then I'm going to draw it from a low to another low. So I'll draw it from here. I like it from here. Alright, so that point dropped down. That point is passing through. Looks to be taking out the upside liquidity. So let's see if it wants to go here. I'll draw that line yellow. Oh, well, it touched there and then it's dropping. So you guys can see how it's respecting the broadening formation. It did go through a little bit and take out the upside liquidity, but you guys can see here, when it went there, it dropped. So when it went there, I would have been waiting for a pullback. It took out the upside liquidity, and then eventually it did pull back. So it did continue respecting the broadening formation. Once I seen it break out of my previous broadening formation, it was like super bullish. It was time to draw like another broadening formation. It is okay to draw broadening formations. Like, I know some people who have thousands of broadening formations on their chart and they understand every last one of them. So you can draw broadening formations on any time frame, and you know what I'm saying? You can draw it on any time frame. So back here, it's approaching the broadening formation again. There is liquidity to the downside, so just like it took out liquidity to the upside, it could possibly go here and take this out, and then continue respecting the broadening formation by going back to the upside. Here, entry. Well, no, it's not really a perfect entry yet. Once it passed here, this is using a strat. I will make a video talking more about the strat so you guys can understand more. But if it was to pass 1738, entry for calls, fill the fair value gap, that's ICT concepts. So I'll put that line super big. I'll change the color so you guys can see it clearer. And then I'll also draw a rectangle. Nigga, what? Because I run these streets. Alright, so there. You guys can see very clear when it got to that point, back to the broadening formation, and went up. Now it's back at the broadening formation. That's some type of bullish signal, but we'll see. Clear entry for calls. So you guys can see how it plays out. Like, every time it gets to this point, it goes up. It went back to this point and it started to go up. So this is how you use broadening formations to respect and, you know, just basically play out different zones. Now it's going back past the broadening formation. It's back at this point, so we may have to draw a new broadening formation. But let's see. Oh, okay. So that's up until now. So we went through every step. We went through every step. But yeah, that is how you use broad informations and how you draw broad informations. So yeah, if you guys need more help, you can always hit me on my Instagram at TradingBae, you know what I'm saying? And y'all better not be talking about my baby B2B hair because he ain't got no haircut yet. And y'all know African Americans hair, it don't always be straight, so you know what I'm saying? Alright, don't be talking about my baby hair. Anyways, subscribe to my video. I will make a more in-depth video on what is the strat, but if you guys needed more help now, you can always go and search up Sarah, the strat trader, the strat sniper, or you can just look up Rob Smith because that is who I learned from. And yeah, so until next time, have a great day. I also made a video on how to use replay with TradingView. Every trader should be using replay and just building their edge in the market. So have a great night, guys. Goodbye.